Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And just for full transparency, I have Gemini Moon. I love Gemini. I love all the signs, but I love Gemini. All right, let's see what the universe wants to tell Gemini today. I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Gemini. We have Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. For your opportunity, the Death card. Don't be afraid of the Death card. It's a good card. Then we have the Ten of Wands. This is very interesting. So we only have the one major arcana, and that is in your opportunity. And it's the Death card. It's Scorpio energy. It's change and transformation. It's excellent energy. It's very interesting. So what this tells me when it's the minor arcana, we just have the one major arcana, but the rest it's all minor arcana and no court cards. This tells me it's your day-to-day activity, your routines, things that are happening in the now. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I'm going to start with your overall energy, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. I'm going to start with your recent past. That's this Four of Pentacles. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. This is really talking about you holding on to something, and it's keeping you stuck. This is something that is creating a blockage for you, and that is in your recent past, but it's something that you're stubborn, that you're holding on to. It's like something that you want to work no matter what, even though you know it's not working, you're still holding on to it. It's something that you want to do. I really feel like even if you know it's not good for you or that it's not working out for you, you still are not at the stage where you can release it to let something new come in. You are still holding on. It's like you're determined to make it work. That's your recent past. Your present energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This tells me that maybe some of you let it go because this is about being independent, self-reliant. She's incredibly happy and laser focused. So I think some of you might have worked through this energy because your present energy is this type of independence. This is enjoying the good life, enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you've worked really hard and now you're able to go out, take vacations. You're able to go out to nice dinners. You're able to enjoy the finer things in life. That is your present energy, and it's beautiful. Then we get, that's the Nine of Pentacles. Now we have the 10. This is the card everybody wants. They want the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is you living your idealized life. Friends, family, pets. This is you having the enlightenment to hold on to what is most important in this world. The people that are close to you. They're irreplaceable. That's what's coming in for this card. But this also includes housing, travel, retirement, education, your health. You're looking at your finances. This is everything in the material world in the 3D. It's like this is what you're striving for. This tells me that you're on your way. You have that laser focus to make it happen, and now you're on your way. Some of you might already be there. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Gemini, what a cool reading. I love the energy for you. Let's go ahead and get those clarifiers. Two of Swords. We have the King of Wands. The Ace of Cups. Oh my God, the Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. Okay. So let's start back with your recent past. And we have this Four of Pentacles being clarified by the Two of Swords and the King of Wands. This is you really tapped into your intuition, which, you know, if you're new here, this is how I feel about Gemini, is that I feel like you guys have an edge on being psychics. Whether you're aware of it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, because some people they don't want that label. This is where I think that you're really tapped into your psychic abilities. I think especially your intuition, but I think you have that sixth sense. So for you to get out of that stubborn, stuck energy, I think you went into your intuition, and I think you were either asking for guidance or the guidance just showed up. Maybe it's just something that's natural that happens. But I really feel that your intuition really gave you some guidance on how to get yourself out of that situation. I think that there was something from your past that you were holding on to, and you had to feel into it to figure out what it is you wanted to do. I think you had to think outside the box to be able to maneuver yourself around that and to stop holding on to something. I don't think it was easy for you to let go, but you did let go. And that is huge. Big steps. You stood up and you decided you were going to self-actualize and not be stubborn and stuck. That's what this King of Wands is telling me. You decided to take action. You saw it for what it is, and you decided to go ahead and get yourself out of that situation. Beautiful energy. Let me turn my fan on. So then we get into your present energy, and you're really happy. It worked out in your favor with this Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is funny. The Nine of Pentacles is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is the traditional card. Same card, different deck. See that laser focus? That's what you had to pull yourself out of that situation. You had this strong will and determination, and you took the courage to get out of that situation. That laser focus is allowing you to enjoy your life. You took your power back. You decided on something that you wanted to do, and you made it happen. This is you with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love. This is the ace of your emotions, of love, your intuition, Gemini, your connection to source. That's that mind, body, soul connection going up to source. So this is you being in that flow. And when you're in that flow, you're a magnet for beautiful things to happen, good things. You're attracting the positive. This is allowing you to have a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning, because that's what all aces are. So this is allowing you to maybe have a new beginning in love, a new beginning of something that you love. Maybe it's a hobby, and now you're in this position where you're able to actually pursue it. There's a lot of things that are coming off this card. It's also allowing you, when you feel a little empty, to reach down and fill your cup up again. This is you being in that beautiful flow. Things are coming your way. You're a magnet. You are in the right frequency. You're vibing right. Doesn't mean everything in this world is going great for you, but you are in the right frequency. You're handling things in a very mature, beautiful, harmonious manner. You have a lot of inner beauty that you're shining out right now, and that's allowing a lot of beautiful, positive things to come in. You have a lot of depth right now to your energy. So you are not only in the flow, but you're also going deep. Like you're going into deep water, which is your emotions. You're going deep right now, and it's benefiting you tremendously. Maybe you're using this Ace of Cups to heal a childhood trauma or something that happened recently. Maybe a divorce, maybe a breakup, maybe a layoff at work, you know, maybe something that just didn't work out, but you're able to now tap into something where you can heal that wound. Really interesting energy. You have a laser focus here to really go ahead and heal yourself. You're doing it yourself. You're not really looking for an outside source. Maybe you're getting information, you know, maybe techniques and skills to try and heal yourself, but you're doing that work on yourself. It's your strength, it's your power, it's your intellect that is going and healing yourself. Beautiful energy that's coming in for you right now. That's your present energy. Then we go ahead and we look at your near future. It's this Ten of Pentacles, you striving for your idealized life in the near future, right? That's what everyone's going for. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Justice card. You have a lot of choices before you. It's about you taking your time and choosing the best option for you. You have so many options. Look at this. So many options, so many choices. The universe is going to present you with good and bad. That's why you always want to use your discernment, use your critical thinking, investigate things, and then decide what is the best course of action for you. It's beautiful because you're going towards the end game, the result that you want, which is your idealized life. And all these opportunities are opening up for you. This is you being in balance. I think that this is one of those things where, the universe is lining up for you. This is the Justice card. Things are going your way. Things are working out for you. The scales are being balanced. Maybe if things weren't going very well before, now it's coming back into balance where things are lining up for you. You're standing in your truth. You know right from wrong, and you know what it is that you want to do. You're acting nobly, and that's allowing a lot of beautiful things to come into play for you. The universe is rewarding you for choosing you, right? And this is not in a narcissistic, conceited way. This is you having that self-love and self-care and looking out for yourself, looking out for number one. Doesn't mean you have to hurt anybody else, right? Because sometimes people hear that and, the little sirens go off in their head. No, you have to protect yourself. That is self-love. And if you love yourself, then it's easy to love other people around you. This is you standing in your truth, and I think things are lining up for you. Everything is coming back into balance for you. So that could be in relationships, that could be in work or career, that could be in retirement, that could be, with friends, that can be with your health, that can be with your finances, with location, housing, travel, anything in the material world, in the 3D. Those are just examples. There's so much more out there, but you are definitely in balance and you're standing in your truth, which really helps. That's very empowering right now. And if it's an illegal matter, you're definitely, because it's the Justice card, you're definitely in balance and you're in an excellent position. That is your current energy, Gemini. So if that sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. All right, let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit next, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. 3 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. We have the card of manifestation. Spirit is saying you manifest in the life that you want, the dream that you want. What is it that you want in your life right now? You're putting it out into the universe. You have a positive, upbeat vibration, and you're taking the necessary steps to make it happen. All of that combined with divine timing is allowing things to line up for you. This is the card of manifestation in the tarot. The other card that's here for you is the 2 of Pentacles. This is you balancing work and home. Maybe this is you balancing work and friends. Play hard, work hard, whatever it is. Maybe it's retirement and grandkids. Maybe you watch your kids, your grandkids. Whatever it is that you're balancing in your life, this is you staying in balance. See the scales. This is like a giant scale. This is allowing you to stay grounded, stable, secure, have your feet on the ground and not slip on this bridge. Not to fall. You're taking just the right amount, just the right load so that it's safe for you to navigate, carry, and remain balanced. When you take on too much or one side is too heavy, you're in balance, and that's when you run the risk of slipping and falling and you're not stable, grounded, and secure. That's something that's coming in, and we'll get cards in a minute. Then we have this 8 of Swords. This is a self-imposed restriction. Gemini, this is you. This is the air energy. This is you over-processing in your head. This is you being stuck in your head. I think that you are thinking about something. You're looking at it from this way, from that way, but you don't see a way out. You're kind of stuck in this over-processing right now. This is allowing you to feel trapped and to not see a way out of something or not see a certain angle. This is really reminding you to relax a little bit when you feel like you're stuck in your head. Kind of catch yourself and pull back. Maybe go on a walk, take a shower, do whatever it is you need to do to stop over processing, just to take a break from it. And you can go back and reanalyze it at a later time when it's not overwhelming. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. That way you get clarity. It's kind of like having fresh eyes when you come back to it a second time or third time. All right, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the Temperance card. We have the Page of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, So with this Three of Wands, it is being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card. So this is really talking about you wanting to pursue your passion. I think that there's something that is really meaningful in this life for you, something that maybe you've been putting off, or something that you're starting to take the necessary steps to reach. You're manifesting it in, and this is you taking those steps. This is the Eight of Cups. That's a lot of cups. But the 9 goes right there, and that's what you want to do. You're looking for that 9th cup. You want to fill that space. This is allowing you to spend a lot of time pursuing what is emotionally satisfying, emotionally enriching. This is your own personal journey. This is allowing you to really enjoy the ride, enjoy the quest, what it is that you're on. With the Temperance card, this is bringing you back into balance. That is a theme here, if you can't see it. With that Two of Pentacles, with the Justice card, and now with the Temperance card, you are all about bringing yourself into balance. So and maybe you've had to make a lot of sacrifices in your life, or a lot of things have been going this way or that way. But now you're coming back into this feeling of harmony, and you are in the flow. I mean, you're in harmony. You are in the flow again. This is you alchemizing anything negative into a positive. It can go both ways, but for the most part, it's really anything negative into a positive. You are walking on your road to glory right now. Things are really lining up for you. I feel like you have an inner peace and an inner maturity about you. It doesn't matter your age. That's just something that's coming through in your energy. Oh, Gemini. I love this for you. Then we have the Two of Pentacles being clarified by the Page of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. So we have a lot of fire energy coming in for you. And this is a card that's talking about just taking that first step, just putting yourself out there, making it happen, right? And then we also have this Eight of Wands. This is about a lot of incoming messages coming in. This card is talking about a swift moving energy, and they are all on point to hit the same target. You have laser focus here. Remember, this card is here twice for you. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want to make sure you hear me again. This is something that's really lining up for you. And if you look at the table, it's lined up this way. Remember, there's two of these above it. You are really focused on something. These are a lot of gifts, blessings, and omens coming in, and they are all on point. They are coming at you. It's up to you to have eyes to see it with clarity. Then we have the Eight of Swords. This is that over-processing in the head, and that is being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Fool. This is allowing you, again, to strive for your idealized life. This is, we really got that earthy Taurus energy here. This is about you having that structure. This is you having that commitment, knowing your worth and value, and really, really standing up for what it is that you want in this material world, because this card is right above it. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles. That is really allowing you to embrace what it is that you've not only worked for, but what it is that you're still continuing to strive for. This is you being practical, stable, grounded, secure, enjoying the structure that you've provided from all your hard work, knowing the worth and value of not just yourself, but your resources, the people around you. I see a home and family. This is you really understanding what happened, what is involved with building that, and also what it is to hold on to that. If there's a problem, you're going to alleviate that, because you don't want any problems. You don't want to lose what you have been working hard to get. So when you're over processing in your head, you're thinking about a lot of things that you've worked really hard for in this life. And this is about you taking that step back and realizing that you have a lot to be grateful for. You have a lot in your life, and to just come back to that and revisit those thoughts at a later time when you're not over processing. Take that leap of faith with the Fool card. This is the first card in the major arcana, the 0. This is you taking a leap of faith without a care in the world. This is you maybe over caring over processing. This is you having to step back and say, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. You know, maybe I've done all the research I'm going to do. I've done, you know, everything that I want to do. And you know what, now I want to go in this direction and I've researched enough. I'm just going to go for it without a care in the world. I'm just taking that leap of faith and enjoying it. Just enjoying it. Going forward. It's the next chapter in your life. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to go ahead and look at your opportunity and then your challenge. So your opportunity is the Death card. You have an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. You are making the conscious effort. You know what's not working out for you. And I think that that is tied into the very first card that was pulled with this Four of Pentacles. That stubborn, stuck energy. You were holding on to something. When you release what no longer serves you, you're creating space for something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in. Because when you release something, you're creating that void. What do you want to fill it with? You want to fill it with love. You want to fill it with something positive. You definitely don't want to fill it with something negative because you're releasing what's no longer serving you. Whether it's negative or not, you're just releasing it. So you replace it with love, with positivity. Not negativity, not sadness, not other things that are stuck and stagnant. You're looking for things that are positive, upbeat, dynamic, that kind of energy. This is also a reminder that time is finite. Life is not a dress rehearsal. You only have one life. This is you making the most of it. This is your opportunity for right now. Make the most of your life. Things are lining up for you, Gemini. This is your time to shine. Put yourself out there. Pursue what it is that you want to do in a beautiful, loving way. Follow your heart and it will steer you in the right direction. Trust your intuition. You do have those psychic abilities. Feel into it. What does your intuition tell you? Are things lining up? What direction do you want to go in? Maybe you're already going in the direction you're meant to go in. Maybe this is you opening up even more doors because remember, you have a lot of choices and opportunities before you. Use your discernment. Release what no longer serves you. That is your opportunity. What a phenomenal opportunity. Now we're going to look at your challenge. Your challenge is the Ten of Wands. So is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. Your challenge is the Ten of Wands. Your challenge is to look at your energy. I think you're overtaxing your system. You're overtaxing your energy is just being spread in so many different directions that you're not able to really do the best that you can in certain areas. So what this tells me, and I just want to show you, for me, this card is yelling at me while I'm holding this card. So it's your energy. You're being pushed in a lot of different directions or overtaxed, and you're also over-processing in your head. These two cards together are telling me that it's time for you to maybe take a break, maybe a staycation. Don't answer the phone, email. Take some time for yourself. Pull back a little bit. That's okay. Everybody does that. I do it. Everybody does it. You need to. You're entitled to that. This is telling me that it's about you looking at your energy and where you're putting your energy. Let's just say, because this is a 10 of Wands, this is the card of burnout. So let's just say you have 10 responsibilities. Well, maybe you dial it back to 7, 6. Maybe you take a couple and you put them on the back burner. You know what? They're not a priority. You do a triage. They're not a priority. I'll get to them later. It's no big deal. It's okay. I'll get to them. I have a list. I will get to it. Then maybe others are routines that you don't even need to do anymore. You've just been going through the motions because that's what you do. Maybe that's something that can be released. Maybe people have asked you to help out and to do other things. Now it's time for you to say, you know what? Thank you. I've done as much as I can, and now I'm giving it back to you. You know, they can do it themselves or find somebody else to help out, right? Don't be guilted into doing something. It's that kind of energy. It's where you are looking at the tasks at hand. And if you take on too many burdens, it's about you recalibrating and then looking at really what is your burden. Don't carry somebody else's water. They need to carry their own weight. Don't be a martyr. Okay, this is you looking at your energy and where it's going. Maybe you're working too many jobs, right? Maybe you needed to do it for a while. Is there something you can dial back, right? If it's 7 days a week, you do need 1 or 2 days off. Maybe, you know what I mean? You've got to take care of yourself, because this is talking about that kind of burnout. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. I just feel like your energy is just running out. It's bleeding out of you, you know? That's kind of the energy with the card. Let's get some clarifiers. We've got the 9 of Cups, which is here twice, right? Where was it? I thought I saw... No, I guess I didn't. I could have sworn I saw the 9. I must have felt it. Then we have it with the Devil card. And then the 5 of Cups. And the Death card. Oh, so a lot of releasing going on. That's what's going to help you. All right, so when we're looking at your opportunity, which is the Death card in this deck, because this is the traditional card. Same card, different deck, but this is the traditional card. This is a clarifier in your challenge, and I'll get to that in a second. But in your opportunity, we have this card being clarified by the 9 of Cups and the Devil. This is you pursuing, oh, that's what it was. That's what I was talking about. So the 9th cup goes right here. Well, here is the 9th cup. Guidance and advice from Spirit was for you to pursue something that will make you emotionally satisfying. Well, by you releasing what no longer serves you, you're pursuing something. You're leaving that space open to fill it with something that's emotionally satisfying. Huge. We do have the Devil that's here. This is a reminder that you might have some unhealthy attachments that you need to release. Remember, you're releasing what no longer serves you. You have something that's unhealthy. That could be an attachment to a person, a place, a thing. This could be drugs and alcohol, tobacco, sugar. This could be to watching too much TV. Maybe you have to release procrastination. Right? Whatever it is that's an unhealthy behavior that's interfering with your pursuit of happiness, that is something that you want to take a look at. And remember, this is you having this type of bondage to something. So it's not necessarily easy for you to release this, but it benefits you tremendously. Remember, the Devil is a liar. He's going to try and pretend like it's such a great bond that you have, that it's something that you really want and that you need. You're going to hear a sultry voice from whatever that addiction or unhealthy thing is. It's that attachment that needs to be released. That's something that's coming through. So that's your opportunity. Then we have the challenge, this 10 of Wands, about your energy. And that is being clarified by the 5 of Cups and the Death card. So when we're looking at that burnout, it could very well be that you have a divorce, a death in the family, death of a pet or loved one, a job layoff, something that has really hurt you, that you really and truly cared about. This is the 5 of Cups. It's the card of loss and bereavement. You can see he is mourning the loss of these 3 spilt cups. He has the black cloak of mourning on. Now, he's lost something very near and dear to his heart. Now, if he just turns around and sees that he has 2 cups standing, he needs to drop that black cloak, see these 2 cups, and now it becomes from the card of loss and bereavement to the card of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have right now. This is how you're going to be making that shift. When you're grateful for what you have, then you can start building your cups up again. He's got the 2 here. Then you go to the 3, the 4, this is the 5. You push through the 5, you go to the 6, 7, and so on. That is an energy that's coming in. And I think that maybe that loss and that grief is taxing on your emotions then right now. And it's allowing you to, it could even be that, when you have loss and bereavement, right, that can send you into a depression where you feel like you have an elephant on you. You feel weighed down, you feel heavy, you feel the depression, you just feel that weight. And that is something where maybe you want to sleep more, you want to take on less responsibility, but this is telling me that you still have those responsibilities. And if this is part of your energy, you really do need to delegate. You really do, because you don't want to feel like you've climbed into a hole that you can't get out of. because this is that type of depression. You really do need to ask for help and to delegate some tasks at hand. And then that will help you get out of this situation a lot faster, because you're still going to be releasing what no longer serves you with this death card. You're going to be leaving a lot of that behind. So in your opportunity and your challenge, it's doing release work. So your opportunity is to release, and to release something that is an unhealthy attachment, something toxic. Well, if your challenge is this energy, maybe you don't have the energy to release something toxic. And that is something where it's going to be this horrible circle. And you need to break that and make that change. You have to step up and do that to remove yourself from that situation, as uncomfortable as it might be. When you make that necessary change of breaking that cycle, it is going to allow you to pull back from this. Hold on. Wow, that just cut me off. So this card is allowing you to release the grief, right? Because with the death card, it's you releasing what no longer serves you. And if you are in this situation, whether it's going to be through divorce, through loss of a loved one or a pet, a career, anything that has hurt you deeply, maybe it's a childhood trauma that has come up later in life, and now you're being affected by it. Whatever this grief is, this is an excellent opportunity for you to release it. But because your energy is so low, you need to also be careful that if you can't pull out of this situation, that you don't want this to now become your identity, where it changes you so much that you stay there, right? Because that can happen to a lot of people that are just going through something that is so overwhelming and so intense, and maybe they're caught in like even a PTSD type energy, and that allows them to stay in this type of depression and grief. They can't pull out. They can't pull out as easy. Everyone grieves in their own way, but they just can't pull out, and then it becomes their identity. And now they have completely altered their personality, and that actually alters the way the neurons are in the brain. And now they've changed their personality, and this becomes their identity. That's what you want to try and avoid. You do not want to stay there you don't want to stay there any longer than you have to. We all grieve when we go through this process, excuse me, but you don't want to stay there. So that is your challenge position. That is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. I just got back from Australia and New Zealand. It was phenomenal. Byron Bay, Tasmania. Oh my God, I was in heaven. Queenstown, by the way. Yeah, I really, really loved it. I did the bungee jump in Queenstown. It was phenomenal. In fact, I posted it on YouTube and they took it down. They said it was a copyright infringement. So if you want to see it, I posted it on my Rumble channel, and I also posted it, I believe, on my TikTok. No one watches me there. Everyone watches me on YouTube, but I think like 70 people saw it, and then YouTube said no, copyright. It's because they make the video for you. So anyways, that was a bummer, but it was phenomenal. Anyways, if you want to see my jump, definitely, it's worth it. Go on the TikTok or go on Rumble and check it out. So what else to tell you? If you became a member, because I now have the membership on my channel and it's growing daily, join the membership, be part of this phenomenal community, and it's a great way to support the channel. Once you're a member, please go and vote. I'm going to be making the video tonight for the members group for this week. You need to vote. There's 4 options, and you get to choose what topic I'm going to do the show on for you. And again, it's members only for any level. So definitely go ahead and vote. Also, just a reminder, I go live 3 days a week. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Thursday, it's 10 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, it's in the evening again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen me go live, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. And people submit their questions in advance through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or they do it live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just note, SuperChat is a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. That's all. All that information is in the link in the description below, so definitely read the description. It'll also have the addresses where to submit your donation. And hit the notification bell if you want to see me go live. It's huge. Last show we had, I think it was almost 2,700 people watching live. Live, not replay, live. It's fantastic. If you're watching live, show up in the chat. We have wonderful moderators and lovely people in the community. It doesn't matter if you ask a question or not. Show up in the chat. Have a good time. That's what you're here for, is to be around wonderful people. We'll have excellent people that show up each week. Then you can also go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below, same name as the YouTube channel, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. Book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation. If you or someone you know has a missing loved one, I'll use my psychic abilities for that. And then also visit the Learning Center. That's where I have my 5-week manifestation masterclass. That is starting on August 5th. It's 5 weeks. I'm doing an accelerated class. If that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up. Early bird pricing has ended. So definitely go ahead and sign up. What else? You can also go for the private lessons. I do one-on-one manifestation, raising your vibration, or tarot. A lot of people are doing that. They're signing up for their private tarot lessons. They're signing up for private manifestation lessons. So if that is something that you want help with specifically, then definitely go ahead and book your appointment. I also have a section there called Alison's Picks. Those are my affiliate links, and I do the occasional interview. I will be doing more come this fall, but as of right now, I'm doing a lot of the Zodiac videos and a lot of teaching. So definitely be part of this channel. It's fantastic. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here today. Bye for now.